kwenye viatu na mng'aro. Ni ya leo, tunaziuza 50. Ni ya leo, tumezifungua tu saizi. Ni ya leo, wezi chukulie yako. Ni ya leo, kwenye viatu na mng'aro.
Going to be a Shara. That's what we're all about as we begin the rant race every Monday. So we begin the rat race every Monday. And we're on that Bogola Bia.
Good morning.
Right. How's your rat race begun? How is it going? How is your week starting off? Yes, it's Monday 13th, not Friday 13th. Thank God for that. Otherwise, we'll be over here just blaming everything going wrong on that. Yes, but for this one particular person where everything is just going right. And this is a guy who just decided to take everything into his own hands and to build his own radio station. Can you imagine? Just using your hands. Me, first of all, I'm telling you, I failed at woodwork. I failed at metalwork. I failed at every kind of work that needed to be done because I wasn't very good with my hands. Even home science, like I'm telling you, that one backstitch, I was always on it, like Yanni, literally trying to show the teacher that I could do something, and that's all I did. A backstitch for like how many years in primary school of doing home science. But yes, at least I got on something. But there are those guys who are very, very good with their hands and know just exactly what to do. And this is one such case of like for Geoffrey. And Geoffrey literally just built an entire radio station, just like this one. Almost, not entirely, but built an entire radio station and actually even got registered by CAK. He got licensed rather. So now 24-year-old Geoffrey Mutri, a resident of Imenti South constituency in Myra County, created a functioning radio station in his electronic repair shop using scrap material. His radio station is called Chicago FM, which broadcasts on a frequency of 87.5 FM with a creation inspired by his love for roots and country music. Love it! Now, he says that in his first attempt at creating a radio station, he had started in 2020 and attempted to create a broadcasting station, which led to his arrest. He claimed that the police officers arrested him soon and accused him of connecting electricity without authorization. Now, despite dropping out of school in class 7 because of him being diabetic, the 24-year-old rather, with no background in journalism or engineering studies, reached the masses. He was able to operate his radio station, reaching listeners within a 500-meter radius without a license from the communications. He didn't get a license. I was wrong before. Without a license from the Communications Authority of Kenya. Then how did he get this frequency? Curious minds. Okay. But nonetheless, he does have his frequency. It's 7.5 FM, not AM, even FM. Now, he initially intended to sell his system, a dream that has since grown into sharing his love for music with an even bigger audience. Now, the 24-year-old also crafted a CCTV camera to provide security in his studio and urged other innovators to follow their dreams. Many youths have the ability to innovate and be supported to fulfill their dreams, he said. Muturi's mother stated that his abilities became evident at a tender age, adding that if he were to get a good education, he would exploit more ideas. So that was his limitation. Can you imagine that diabetes actually kept him out of school? It's crazy to think that in this day and age that something that is manageable can keep you out of school. But that did not keep him down. That did not deter him from following his dreams, because his dreams was actually listening to just country music, and he built his own radio station. So he was not limited whatsoever. And of course, I just got him to build this station, and he says it just needs a little bit more education. And he also put together a CCTV camera. My God, guys, in the engineering sector, whatever sector that does broadcasting, you need to grab this guy. You need to soup him up, train him, and then just put him in your industry, because he's doing big things. He's actually just living the dream all on his own. And imagine what he could do if he just got a little bit of funding. So for sure, 100%, Mr. George Muturi, you are, rather not George, Geoffrey Muturi, you are our icon of the day, undoubtedly, for what you were able to do with your hands and what you've been able to also set up for others, because I'm sure he'll be able to create more jobs, not only for himself, but for also those around him, and just enrich their lives. So we celebrate you today. You are indeed our icon of the day, and for that we give you a big applause. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, guys. We are getting back into the music. When we come back, we'll be looking at some of the highlights of entertainment that happened over the weekend. Of course, one of the biggest highlights is the unfortunate death of AKA from South Africa. At only 35 years old. There have been a lot of theories thrown around as to what exactly caused his death and who was behind it. We'll take a look at that. We'll also be taking a look at the Super Bowl. Highly anticipated, well performed Super Bowl, and the surprises that happened in between them, and of course who are giving their shout outs. It was filled with just a lot of things that were happening behind the backgrounds. So for sure, Miss Riri came and did not come alone. So we'll be checking that out later on. And of course, we still have our trivia for where we do have our giveaway, and we've upped it up from 1,000 MB last week. Find out this week where we will be at. Keep it right here, and also we'll be taking your requests. Send in your requests. A lot is happening in the next hour, but yes, send in your requests and let us know what you would like to listen to, and we will definitely play it for you. Absolutely free, no charge, and of course no reservations, apart from the fact that it just has to be clean. My number is +254 78838 0030, or just hit me up on that comment section, and for sure we will get you covered. Keep it here on the Breakfast Jam.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Wake up, Mr. West, Mr. West, Mr. Fresh, Mr. By himself, he's so impressed. I mean, damn, did you even see the test? You got D's, motherfucker D's, Rosie Perez, and yes, barely passed any and every class. Looking at every ad, cheated on every test. I guess this is my dissertation, homie. This is basic. Welcome to graduation. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. On this day we become legendary. Everything we dreamed of. I'm like the fly Malcolm X by any genes necessary. The pretty girls. Hebu imba hiyo chorus wasikie hii story.
Kiss my diamond like gold in my flesh. Oh, kiss my. Oh, yes, this must be a crush.
Oh, could be a crush.
Mimi, I am fine. Emta, they call me Miguel, but kama ni wewe call me Alfayo way. Ero girl, let me tickle your fancy. Talk to you as you keep on dancing. Let me tickle your fancy. Look at you as you keep on moving. Cause you got a billboard leg, a billboard shape, a billboard neck. Yeah, you got a billboard face, a billboard eye, a billboard swag.
Diamond like goes in a flash. Oh, kiss mine. Ooh, yes, this must be a crush.
Shamir, it is a crush. Hero, listen, girl. Orwako skinny jeans, Orwako Supra, Orwako geeky shades with a fitting shirt. Girl, Orwako blingy ring, she got a super fine tattoo. Luga, ongeo do tote, attitude enego. A stunning look, she got a firm figure, a firm good. To we obuke die, the kind of girl mother ninja ok mind. Aiba enego, to ok mind a stick, style enego. To ok mind a quick one, and when I speak, she be so keen, my queen. Hey girl, she be so
Oh,
clean.
kiss mine. Diamond like goes in a flash. Oh, kiss mine.
Just mine.
Ooh, yes, this must be a crush.
Just a smile.
Oh, kiss mine.
Kiss mine.
Diamond like goes in a flash.
Orwako geeky shades. She got a billboard leg.
Oh, kiss mine.
Nyako,
Ooh, yes, this must be a crush.
this must be a crush. It is a crush. Yeah. Kirash, that way. And Kirash, this way. Kirash, your girl, that way. And Kirash, this way. Crush yours, that way. You girl, crush that one, that way. Simash, that way. And Simash, this way. It is Alfayo Miguel together with Shamir Simon. A crucial entertainment thing. Feed the girl them all over the world, whether you live in a the ghetto, Kibera, or whether you live in a the uptown. Yeah.
Unafaa kuleta show.
Okay. Oh no. Oh yes. It's official. Side B. This is a remix. And I'm gonna twist this around and present to you Rob's finest. Jill up with Maloba. We done did it again.
Oh, you have to know DEP, aka King will rap. Me have to flip it this time, one time. Usually I don't do this, but I like to introduce the real deal shatter. So you love her, would you kill them with a gun? Bring the beat back, brother, me up coming strong. What a silly, I'm a me that them fatal. Slow but sure, me have to hear that them gentle. Who am I? The girl's best friend, aka Black Diamond, me gotta do my thing. Toka, train me, I come road boy fresh to your brain. Me have never knew it take it this far, but I'm loving it, give them a run.
Who said that? Show me your gun.
Okay.
You better relax.
It's about that time. You better check, get that flow.
Second to none, love them mende. Nipate kwa mtatu na bounce bebe. Sini wale wadhi, wale wazi. Tunafanyanga washi, wanamanga washi. Kabendera lazima hewa ndo tupepe. Una mrembo na umelewa tukubebe. Dr. Corrupt na PhD. Mini U.B/KTB, yeah.
Hey people, this is the remix. I hope what you got you attempt to feel this. You love Ngoma and the crew, we are back again. We are back again. We are back again. People dance, move your body like a snake man. Uko noti mpaka mimi ninasimama. Mimi na wewe kwenye flow hatutoki. Katika mpaka morning. Wewe ni bad girl na mimi ni bad man. Hebu zungusha tena hey girl, what a gun. Miss Babe man na mimi sitakupa chance. Uko na mind confused, really have fun.
Rex Bunny dance hall track remix na my big fish na swim na sharks. Hii ni matata leo watakipata mpaka maana ya bigi watajua mimi ni shata. Girl njona me nikipata cheda sitakuwa CMB. Cash money bega kasingekuwa kwa he. Ingeleta heartbreaks lakini juu niko ndani itakos earthquake. Cheki vile mademu wanatingisha rasta kuliko wale wako kwa vida za kwasa. Goma ikishika tafadhali let go. Piga manduru nikawe uko na mapepo.
They say never diss a man till you're ready for the outcome. Pound it one time, I show you how it's done. My invasion is serious. Willingham nimejam in the suicide bomber. Here's a snitch nigga, don't be a bitch nigga. See that girl, you will bring me a squiz nigga. Mini striker, top form La Liga. Now don't forget, so back in the big deal, yeah.
Jina Maloba, aka Bwana Ngoma. Ilinibidi ni come through, vile itabidi you come through kwenye dance floor. Nikileta flow hii kwenye dance floor. Fanya wasee watokwe jasho. Maso, pretty girl like you. Go insane, pretty.
Imebidi niangushe kwenye track kivas na flow moja kali juna like vile wa dance. Ini remix baby tonight bring back. Ni wakimbizi girl dance na shebi slide. Ready basi here we go. Tunde kwenye dance floor. Shika hiyo kasho. Usimwage jasho. No time yasho. Pop the volume radio. Kick it, sing it, link it. No wakimbizi.
The party's not over yet. Introducing new from the block.
Ni aje wadhi, pati nimejali kaskofu nishajiha mileo kuleta miujiza. Unaweza katika karibu kwa ukija na tayari nishakubali. Unatisha, skiza lecture reality na zungumza rapa sina mali za Yulopa tushamezesha. Madem kibao kwa rap mimi si unataka dakika mbili baby za kukushika mo. Siwezi taka mo, maybe unieleze leo kuweje media umenipa nafasi. Achana hao wanakudanganya wanado minde CEO na sio wana bijuni na mo. Okay baby give me time my dear. Nikuonyesha some love usimind hivia. Mbele ya MT na wapa rapa siko toka sijutaira scope nishatiririka kabisa.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Fadhili hapa, Mutibo King, and you're listening to Icon Radio, your number one entertainment player. One love, man.
Yes, yes, I
around my trophies. Say the kid don't run this shit. You better put down that notepad. I had the time of my life. I'm riding around with your bitch. My dick is top of her mind. Therefore, I fuck what you think. Pardon me, did I go too far? Hot 16, did I go too hard? Pop champagne, did I slip too strong? Did I feel myself just a little too much? I paved the way for these dudes. You can't take my self-esteem. If I was you, I hate me too. Yes. Big things going on. It's a brand new day. Oh shoot, why you mad it up? See the brand new check. I'm from the city with the crime do pay. Money on my mind all day. If you laugh, put your hands to the sky and break side to side. Yes. Oh, you talking that filthy. Need to talk more racks on racks. Rappers need to break down my history before you won't clash on wax. Go ahead, make my day. I'ma run my lane like you say. Cool in the gang. Lanes get the hang if the name was Saddam Hussein. Bang, show love by the honchos of the beat. My throne get it pronto by the week. Club hoes on the leaf. Hoes on the beat. Take it outside, now we all in the beat. Please pray for my enemies. I hope they rest in peace. Success I guess it brings. Yes. Big things going on. It's a brand new day. Oh shoot, why you mad it up? See the brand new check. I'm from the city with the crime do pay. Money on my mind all day. If you laugh, put your hands to the sky and break side to side. Yes. AKA came back with a fresh cut. Need to put your new shit on hold. Far as I see, niggas playing catch up. Accessories is all gold. I rest my case. I'ma go hard every breath I take. Hopping out cars, looking like they from Mars. That goose shush from space. Look at my heart, spit it on 16 bars. Put it all on display. How you gon' judge? How you gon' show no love? We one and the same. Everything that you hate, but you love everything that I make. Say my name, you love the taste, and you only raise my game. Big things going on. It's a brand new day. Oh shoot, why you mad it up? See the brand new check. I'm from the city with the crime do pay. Money on my mind all day. If you laugh, put your hands to the sky and break side to side. Yes.
Meche kali vile geto na kachakaza. Unya chaga boko boko ni bilio ya neno kunyamaza. Yeah, you turn good man to be bad man for your lover. Yeah, you wanna eat, I go give you cucumber and my cassava. Yeah, katoto soft, una kepele. Base ni chune, yo te michele. Kula baga, nilete mbele. Atasimata na shawa unegere. Baby, you don't know that you're the one who lives in my soul. I want you to know I will never let you go.
Oh yeah, pass the jollof, jollof on the jet. That party jollof, jollof on the jet. I can't get enough, jollof on the jet, jollof on the jet. Make you pass the jollof, jollof on the jet. That party jollof, jollof on the jet. Me, I can't get enough.
Show me why you dey confuse me, no get my love. Say you dey ginger me anytime, any day. You dey confuse me, girl you dey ginger me. I'ma get show me why you dey confuse me, no get my love. Say you dey ginger me anytime, any day. You dey confuse me.
The Breakfast Jam with Myra Maloba. Yes, I am Demetrio from Modhuru. And my big question is, kitu gani hii? Naamka asubuhi double rationing. Hakuna maji, hakuna chitima. Barabara imekuwa sio lami, ni shamba. Nothing is no wrong awaki. Nataka kulipa biro ya simu, accountant yuko lunch break until prompted otherwise. You know I tend to what? I cannot believe it. Polisi kitu kidogo, mtu ya simu kitu kidogo, hizi tikajo watu kitu kidogo, shifo kitu kikubwa, Mokola anataka kitu yote. What am I supposed to do? Kitu gani hii?
Mzee alisema hakuna cha bure, huo msemo tumeutafsiri kinyume. Hata shule kuingiza mtoto lazima utoe mchoto. Kupata simu ni bala, road license bei nafuta nunua. Kupoteza ID ni mashaka, twarudisha jamhuri yetu nyuma. Nchi ya kitu kidogo, ni nchi ya watu wadogo. Ukitaka chai ewe ndugu, nenda Limuru. Hata nyumbani ukipatwa na majambazi, kupiga 99 masema sisi hatuna gari. Lete 5,000 ya petroli, zaidi ya utumishi. Mahakamani hela ndiyo haki, kwa 1,000 mshtakiwa ndiwe mshtaki. Utajiri huwa ushahidi, twarudisha jamhuri yetu nyuma. Jamani, nchi ya kitu kidogo, ni nchi ya watu wadogo. Ukitaka soda ewe inspector, burudika na Fanta. Nchi ya kitu kidogo, ni nchi ya watu wadogo. Ukitaka chai ewe mama, nunua Ketepa. Huko Kenyatta madawa zimeisha, mashiti zauzwa marikiti 100 kwa 100. Wafanyikazi waenda miezi bila pesa, ni bahati ukitibiwa. Mzigo wetu unazidi kuwa mzito, watoto wanena mshahara wa 2,500 ya vitabu na viatu na vyakula. Nauliza na mbotela, tehuni ubana. Nchi ya kitu kidogo, ni nchi ya watu wadogo. Ukitaka chai ewe ndugu, nenda Limuru. Nchi ya kitu kidogo, ni nchi ya watu wadogo. Ukitaka chai ewe mama, nunua Ketepa.
Maji ni bwana, watu wametumalisha bwana. Mshahara anakula 1,500 kwa mwezi. Mtu anakata NSSF, NHIF, lesi, income tax, pay as you earn as you pay, marriage tax, pedestrian tax, zebra crossing tax, traffic lights tax, value added tax, tax added value. Ile kitu bwana anapaki kwenda kuchukua ni ile karatasi ya payslip. Utakataa kupewa kitu kidogo. Watu ni alile bwana.
All right, that was Inchi Akitu Kidogo playing right here on the Breakfast Jam. I'm your girl, Myra, Maloba, the African Queen. We're officially in the final hour. Angel Okungu, thank you so much for joining in. She says, good morning. Swear this getting to work is an extreme sport. The traffic on Uru Highway is just ridiculous. I hear you. I don't feel you, but I hear you. On that point, kindly play the song by Eric Wainaina Inchi Akitu Kidogo. You got it right there. Of course, keep your requests coming. You can request as many times as you want. We also started off the hour with music from AKA Jealousy. Absolutely loved that track. And it was unfortunate what happened over the weekend. I woke up to the news, literally woke up to the news that AKA had been gunned down. And I think during episodes on The Vault, I used to talk about this with Jirongi and Jimmy, the Beam Maker. And I would always talk about the fact that, you know, things that are happening in the States could eventually come knocking down on our doors. And this is exactly what happened. This is an artist who was just smoked out on the streets, and he did share his location. That's how crazy it is. Now, it would seem that it was an act of revenge, and it stems out of something that could have happened, I think, in 2020. Now, it has been confirmed that renowned rapper Kerman Forbes, also known popularly as AKA, has been shot and killed in Durban. AKA had died at just 35 years old. The police said that he and an unidentified man were leaving a restaurant when two cars passed by and opened fire on them. Reports say that he was shot about 6 times. AKA broke into the music scene in 2002 when he formed a hip-hop group called Entity. His now posthumous album, which is Must Country, shall be released on the 24th of February. During his career, he had released 4 albums, and you might remember AKA had found love with Nelly Tembi, with the pair becoming engaged in February 2021, but Nelly fell from a balcony and died in April that same year. Now, if you remember that story, it was highly, highly tragic, also highly, highly talked about. And that was just on the fact of how she fell from a balcony. Now, it would seem Nelly's father was very, very influential, especially in the streets of Durban. And it's alleged that this was a revenge killing, that the father or people around him thought that basically he was involved in some way or another and did not apologize for Nelly's death. And there was a hit apparently put out on him, and he was warned not to go to Durban, even to the effect of a pastor actually depicting his death, of which he completely rubbished. And he kind of went out to Durban like on a dare and posted everything that he was doing there, down from, his last haircut to his last meal. And if you looked at his stories right after his death was announced, you could just see fresh footprints of what he was doing. And it took the world by shock. And it would seem 2 cars filled with gunmen rolled down the street, I think at around 10 a.m. when you're standing right outside, I think it was a nightclub or a restaurant, with which would seem was his friend, who was a famous chef. And while standing outside of the restaurant or the nightclub, he got gunned down. About 6 times he was shot. 6 times in the chest. And it was horrible to see images of him laying down on the ground dead, floating around the internet. Like, guys have literally just lost a sense of humanity. Like, guys are not just seeing this guy as actually passed out. Somebody who was very iconic at the prime of his life, laying dead down on the ground, and they were showing it around. And of course, there are a lot of rumors flying around, but at the end of the day, we do have an icon who has passed away. two actually, because we cannot forget also the chef who died alongside him. Thankfully nobody else was around them when this happened. So yes, it is alleged that it was a hit, and it was done by the father of Nelly as revenge. It was apparently alleged that he was warned not to go to Durban, but he was going the lines of like, Mwah, I'll go, let's see what happens. So yeah, that is unfortunate, and we have definitely lost a great one. Swiss Beats was out there giving his of course his thoughts on his page. His current girlfriend who was with him before he passed away also was on his page. It was just a lot that was happening over the weekend. Absolutely crazy, right? Our thoughts and prayers are definitely with the people of South Africa, and of course his fans, his friends, his colleagues, his family. May AKA rest in peace. 35 years old. 35, guys. Gun violence needs to end in the world. Point blank period. Gun violence needs to end. All right, moving on swiftly. We do have the battle of the fine-looking men. Let me tell you, the two men out here thirst trapping for the ladies, and they're not being humble about it, okay? We have the Honorable Sakaja versus the Honorable Joho, and they're out here calling each other out on their whistles, aka Binja. And this is what happened over the weekend.
Nimeona Governor Ali Hassan Joho, Your Excellency, mwana video yako. Nimesikia umekuwa kwa hizi streets za TikTok since 2010. You have 340 followers. I keep na streak, man. Chakupita. So, pia we kama na Priscilla Njambi, niwafunze City Hall Monday hivi ama Tuesday. Show you how we do it, brother. Move over.
My brother Sakaja, kuja nikufundishe kupiga mbinja, sio ni namna hiyo. Kuja bro.
I'm telling you again, it was a battle of the first rounds. First of all, these two brothers are fine. I'm sure a lot of phones had that video on rewind and repeat all weekend. Look here, one fine brother to the next, all trying to whistle over there. One of them had their phones close to their faces, so you saw exactly how they were doing it. But listen, in my opinion, like we always say, opinions are like armpits. Everybody has one. But in my opinion, I honestly think Joe had this one. He didn't have to use his fingers. He just used his mouth as his instrument, and he got that whistle out loud and clear, baby. Loud and clear. But at the end of the day, if you want to know, you just, take a little bit of time out in your office, just close yourself off, watch that video. All right, we'll be going back into the music. When we come back, we'll be looking at what Rihanna did to take the Super Bowl by storm.
The Breakfast Jam with Myra Maloba.
Hey, can I please talk to my busted babies real quick on me? Let me bring you in my world. Let you know what I call the busted baby.
She got me speeding in the fast lane, pedal to the floor, man. Tryna get back to her love. Best believe she got that good thing. She my little hood thing. Ask around, they know us. They know that's mine. But baby, everybody know that's mine. But baby, everybody know that's mine.
If I wasn't married to the streets, it'll be you. Your lips would make you so cute. Love when you poke your mouth out when you're mad too. Say your nimble in my phone under lip woo. Like your sex, but more in love with what you do. Turn me on how you stab me when we're through. When you get to me, I don't want to turn you loose. Scared to moan, Ryan, so all I can say is ooh. My favorite patterns are yours, the ones that see through. One with the pink trim on them and they light blue. I'm speaking for the goons, thank God for making you. Bust it, baby, is what I call you.
She got me speeding in the fast lane, pedal to the floor, man. Tryna get back to her love. Best believe she got that good thing. She my little hood thing. Ask around, they know us. They know that's mine. But baby, everybody know that's mine. But baby, everybody know that's mine. Yeah, yeah. So now they say he's an entertainer. Slow down, you're just one more. He don't respect you. He just gon' hurt you and neglect you. Well, let them say what they wanna. I made a promise to do you right, and I'm gonna. Girl, I do everything I can to prove I'm a better man than your friends think I am. She got me speeding in the fast lane, pedal to the floor, man. Tryna get back to her love. Best believe she got that good thing. She my little hood thing. Ask around, they know us. They know that's mine. But baby, everybody know that's mine. But baby, everybody know that's mine.
I just gave her a nickname, Miss Wet Wet. Cause when we finish, she mess up all my bed sets. She got something to relax me when I'm under stress. Never told her, let her know it, but she the best. She like to spell her name with a tongue on my chest. If you would've told me it was this good, I'd have never guessed. She full of surprises, I don't know what she'll do next. But while she sleep, I sneak and put hickeys on her neck. And when she go out, she shut down the whole set. Love to see in heels with the slit in her dress. She like to do her own hair and get her own checks. My busted baby, I keep her on
She got me
deck.
speeding in the fast lane, pedal to the floor, man. Tryna get back to her love. Best believe she got that good thing. She my little hood thing. Ask around, they know us. They know that's mine. But baby, everybody know that's mine. But baby, everybody know that's mine.
About a month ago, I like your pictures. About a month ago, I sent you a DM. About a month ago, I shot my shot and you ignored. Now Valentine is coming. Where is your boyfriend? You are sitting at home, lonely. Your mates are getting flowers and you are sitting at home, lonely.
Everywhere that I've been, the only thing I
you know, no, no. Live your life, live your life. Let that love inside. It's your life, it's your life. Your beauty's deep inside, inside you. Don't let them bring you down, no. The beauty is inside of you. Don't let them bring you down, no. Oh, don't you know, don't you know? Oh, beautiful, don't you know? Oh, don't you know, don't you know? Oh, beautiful, don't you know? No, 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 no. Take your time, take your time. Take your sexy time. Don't lose your head, lose your head. Your beauty's deep inside, inside you. Don't let them bring you down, no. The beauty is inside you. Don't let them bring you down, no. Oh, don't you know, don't you know? Oh, beautiful, don't you know? Oh, don't you know, don't you know? Oh, beautiful, don't you know? No, 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 no. Beautiful people, beautiful people, beautiful people, beautiful people. Live your life, live your life. Let that love inside. It's your life, it's your life. Got to live it right. Beautiful people.
That was Queen Rihanna at the NFL Super Bowl, just doing her thing, being her glorious self, being her majesty, being the queen of the Navy. And let me tell you, unashamedly, I am Rihanna Navy strong, okay? Don't come for me. Don't come for me. Rihanna could do no wrong, please. Let's just get it straight, okay? She can do no wrong. The one person who agreed 100% is her ex-man, Chris Brown, who I'm sure Issa Brocky was not to hear. So nice to me, so happy to hear him say, "Go girl," on his stories, but he was there cheering her on. And he was not able to deny the greatness that is Rihanna. Listen, she hit that stage. And she hit that stage hard, just as we knew she would. And she came on hit after hit, throwing it in, and she never held back, just like the Rihanna we remembered. But for those who have been waiting for an album, Aki, you will wait, we will wait. Aki, it's for premium tears, my friends. Because she came on with a guest. She promised to come in with a guest, and she was like, listen, I might rock up on that stage with something very important, somebody very important. And that's exactly what she did. And guess what? She is with child number 2, okay? Child number 2. That was her guest. Her child was over there just rocking it up in her tummy, just going over there like, go mommy, go mommy. Of course, now that means we might not see an album anytime soon because she's doing her mommy duties and her wifely duties. So for those who are over there thinking she'll hit the Super Bowl stage and go straight into the studio, don't worry, we're together. Premium tears. But she held it down on that stage just as we knew she would. And of course, She was saying she was watching past Beyonce clips of her Super Bowl performance just to see what she was doing, and she delivered. I have to say she delivered. She was floating on high, the 3 different stages in the sky. 3 different stages. Her on the main one and then dancers on the others. It looked absolutely amazing. And of course, guys were just, surprised and stoked to see that she indeed is pregnant. Heavy pregnant. And when you look back at last interviews, you can tell she's wearing it on her face. But she's kept the pride of, her adding weight due to childbirth very well. She's been like, listen, I've added my bums, I've added my boobs, I'm looking this way, I'm looking healthier, and I love it. So a lot of people would not have ever thought that this would be the case. But not only did she kill it during that performance, she also showed fans from all over the world that she is indeed expecting baby number 2, and a rep has confirmed to Rolling Stone that the songstress has reportedly confirmed that she's expecting another child. Now, apart from Chris Brown weighing in, we also had Mr. Orange Face, Mr. Oompa Loompa, Mr. Wet Blanket himself, Mr. Trump weighing in. And he was like, listen, she wasn't that great. Now, former protester Donald Trump is back on his bully and coming for our Bayesian princess Rihanna again. Just days ago, Trump took to his social media app Truth Social and called called and claimed Ree had no talent and that without her stylist, she'd be nothing. Without her stylist? What? Now, needless to say, Trump set the internet on fire with his comments and was immediately dragged for filth over her slanderers, over her, where people are over. Guys are out here just being straight up shady, but over his slanderous comments, where the writer of this one was being shady. Now, following Ree's epic and historical performance at the 2023 Super Bowl halftime show, Trump hopped back on his app and tried to attack a newly confirmed pregnant Rihanna after she slayed her takeover. Now, Trump took to his social media app and said, "Epic fail!" Rihanna gave without question the single worst halftime show in Super Bowl history. This after insulting far more than half of our nation, which is already in serious decline, with her foul and insulting language. Also, so much for her stylist. Listen. Trump. He was giving me salty B all throughout that statement, and everybody was not there for it. All right, bye, wig. Bye. All right, when we come back, we'll be looking at a certain county in Nairobi where a certain number of men, not in Nairobi, in Kenya, certain county in Kenya, where a certain number of men have declared their sexuality. Keep it right here for more gossip and more gonya coming your way, courtesy of Myra Maloba, the Afro-Punk Queen.
Cause it's the same old
is my attire. Keep them sticks off in that cupboard. I be going hard, I'm going hard. I just hit them all. You just swipe the card, I'm with a couple Latin broads. I just do menage. You other guys telling lies, homie, free money. AG, you pay me. Swagging in my saline. Two-door coupe Mercedes. I am too much for you busters. I don't trust them. Once I fuck them, lustin' never love them. They won't play me for no sucker. Play me for no paper. Make my thumper. Alpha Zeta Omega. Better know I'm really on it. Driving better own it. Money is involved. Better know I'm on it. And that's wording to my mother. Gotta get it one way or another. I put that on my brother. I'm out here on the come up, but it's same old. Just a different day. Out here trying to get it. Each and every way. Mama need a house. Baby need some shoes. Times are getting hard. Guess what I'ma do? Hustle. Hard. Hustle. Hard. Hard. Closed mouths don't get fed on this boulevard.
The Breakfast Jam with Myra Maloba.
But when it comes to my heart, that don't mean a thing.
Baby, hop in my ride. Ooh, it's hot as hell outside. Got the top down with your doors closed. My hand up on your thigh.
Drive slow. Take your time. Every little thing you do got me feeling some type of way.
When you give me that thunder, you make my summer rain.
Every day, and it won't stop. And it won't stop.
With every single part of me,
my love for you is constantly, forever and ever on repeat, and it won't stop. Laying down to my feet, sundown, nobody around. That's one hell of a scene. You rockin' my body, rock the boat, I lead. Don't it sound familiar?
and you sound like hey, hey. Looking up into space, it's just me and my babe, and we feel so amazing.
Every day.
boom, boom, boom. And it won't stop. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
Who you calling a bitch? Instinct leads me to another flow. Every time I hear a brother call a girl a bitch or a hoe, trying to make a sister feel low, you know all of that gots to go. Now everybody knows there's exceptions to this rule. I don't be getting mad when we playing, it's cool, but don't you be calling me out my name. I bring rap to those who disrespect me like a dame. That's why I'm talking. One day I was walking down the block, I had my cut off shorts on, right? Cause it was crazy hot. I walked past these dudes when they passed me. One of them felt my booty, he was nasty. I turned around red, somebody was catching a rat. Then the little one said, yeah, me, bitch. And laughed. Since he was with his boys, he tried to break fly. I punched him dead in his eyes. Said, who you calling a bitch? U-N-I-T-Y. You gotta let him know. U-N-I-T-Y. That's the one. Here we go. U-N-I-T-Y. You gotta let him know. You ain't a bitch, you're a hoe. Here we go. U-N-I-T-Y. You gotta let him know. U-N-I-T-Y. That's the one. Here we go. U-N-I-T-Y. You gotta let him know. You ain't a bitch, you're a hoe. I hit the bottom, there ain't nowhere else to go but up. Bad days at work give you an attitude and you erupt. And take it out on me, but that's about enough. You put your hands on me again, I put your ass in handcuffs. I guess I fell so deep in love, I grew dependency. I was too blind to see just how it was affecting me. All that I knew is you was all the man I had, and I was scared to let you go, even though you treated me bad. But I don't wanna see my kids see me getting beat down by daddy smacking mommy all around. You say I'm nothing without you, but I'm nothing with you. A man don't really love you if he hits you. This is my notice to the door, I'm not taking it no more. I'm not your personal whore, that's not what I'm here for. Ain't nothing good gon' come to you till you do right by me. Brother, you ain't sit in the bitch. U-N-I-T-Y. You gotta let him know. U-N-I-T-Y. That's the one. Here we go. U-N-I-T-Y. You gotta let him know. You ain't a bitch, you're a hoe. Here we go. U-N-I-T-Y. You gotta let him know. U-N-I-T-Y. That's the one. Here we go. U-N-I-T-Y. You gotta let him know. You ain't a bitch, you're a hoe. What's going on in your mind is what I ask you. But like, yo, you don't hear me though. You wear a rag around your head and you call yourself a gangster bitch. Now that you saw Apache's video, I saw you wildin', acting like a fool. I peeped you out the window, jumping girls after school. But where did all of this come from? A minute ago, you wasn't heard and nobody ever heard of you. Now you a wannabe hard. You barely know your ABCs. Please, there's plenty of people out there with triggers ready to pull it while you trying to jump in front of the bullet. Young lady, and real bad girls are the silent type. Ain't none of this worth getting your face sliced, cause that's what happened to your homegirl, right? Walking with no, she got to wear that for life. Who you calling a bitch? U-N-I-T-Y. You gotta let 'em know. U-N-I-T-Y. That's the one. Here we go. U-N-I-T-Y. You gotta let 'em know. You ain't a bitch, you're a hoe. Here we go. U-N-I-T-Y. You gotta let 'em know. U-N-I-T-Y. Come on, here we go. U-N-I-T-Y. You must let 'em know. You ain't a bitch, you're a hoe.
I'm telling you, every time it's all right. So every time Latifa comes in, I cannot. Oh God. Love it. Listen, I have my producer Kevin Milwaukee with me. He's keeping me in check, people. He's keeping me in check. So no slip ups for today. Thank you, Kevin. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. So every time Queen Latifah comes in with, who are you calling a Ah, man, I feel it. I feel it. Like, there's the way you can say something and you're like, they're just doing a recording. But when she says it, you say it like she's talking to you like this one. Like, who you trying to call her? Yeah. So yes, guys, we're almost in the last few minutes of the show. Thank you so much for tuning in. Malaka says, we must get flowers by force by fire. I hear you. You know what? If Mr. Myra does not act right tomorrow, okay, on Valentine's Day. First of all, I'm not wearing red. Let's get it clear. My favorite color is purple, so that's my color. Red can just go stick kuku konyuma. Plus, I don't have anything red anyway. But yes, other than that, if it doesn't come correct, I'm acting as him, okay? I'm gonna be the person behind the curtain, like Wizard of Oz. I'm gonna go and deliver flowers to myself. I'm gonna call and have flowers delivered to the office and act all shocked and be like, oh my god, who are these from? Wow, like my favorite color, tulips. How did they know? You wait and see. Dramatics. Even I'll do it here for you guys on camera and just act like I didn't even know who was sending me those flowers. We are getting flowers by force. I hear Malaika. We are together. We are on the same tribe, same WhatsApp. We're getting those flowers by force, by fire. Yes, so Valentine's is indeed tomorrow. The pressure is on. It's 100%. It's on level 1000. But I'm here to help you just, be able to send messages to your loved ones while listening to Icon Radio and send in your requests for songs you'd like to hear throughout the day. I'll also send in those salams. I'll tell you a little bit about that in just a bit. But for now, I do have my little trivia over here where you can now win 1500 MBs. That's 1.5 GB of data bundles. We've been having this from last week. And all you have to do is send me a message on 0788380030 with the answer to when this particular song was released. Last week, we actually played it for you. I think now, because Kivo really wants you to walk away with this, he just slowed it down, Kidogo, so you just get the exact year it came out. So let me know which year that song came out. Which year did that song come out? And you'll get 1.5 GB. 1.5 GB on to your phone quick fast. So send in those messages, put in those guessworks into your phone and send them to me. We have people thinking about 1968, 1952, 1945, 1933, 1981. Close but no cigar. So just keep sending them in. If we don't get it right today, the stakes go a bit higher. You guys who don't hold out on me just because you want more MBs or more GBs coming in. Just if you have the answer, send it to me because they're hot in my hands and I want to give them out as soon as possible. All right, now let me tell you about a certain county in Kenya that has 1,000 men identified as LGBTQ. Now, a surprising study from Nandi County shows that in recent days, cases of same-sex love and the increase of LGBTQ members has grown rapidly. According to reports, 1,000 men who identify as LGBTQ members have been arrested, while a similar number of women are reported to be gay. Deputy Governor of Nandi, Dr. Yulita Cheriot Mitei, revealed that the trend was a serious threat to family's social system in the country. She said Nandi County was recording 68 new infections of AIDS cases every month, with statistics recording a high percentage among LGBTQ plus groups who work differently. Cheriot spoke during a public forum in the Stop the Three Threats campaign towards ending new infections of AIDS, sexual violence, and teenage pregnancies. She called on parents to spend time with their children and address the issue of same-sex relationships, which he termed as he or she termed as an African and should never be tolerated in Nandi County. Most of the new infections are among LGBTQ plus members who are diagnosed when they go to take medication. She said that several children have been tricked into joining these groups, but not by being close to their fathers or step-parents. Some of these cases have not been reported to the authorities so that action can be taken. She says, we want to urge community health volunteers to start recording and reporting cases to the administration and police for action. Cases of defilement and having sex with family members are gaining momentum throughout the country as men are in a bad situation having sex with children. The Nandi County government has established a toll-free helpline, which is number 1548 in collaboration with telecommunications company Safaricom. Okay, why are writers being so shady? So this writer said it's called Safaricom. I can't. Guys are being so shady. Anyway, so they've established a helpline with Safaricom, to help residents break the silence and report cases immediately. The high number of LGBTQ cases that have been contested in the county comes a few days after LGBTQ activist Edwin Maloba from Uasin Gishu County was killed by his friends in a romantic dispute. All right, so you hear it. 1,000 men have identified as LGBTQ in the county of Nandi. Now, my question is, will arresting the ones who proclaim themselves as part of the community stop it from happening, whatever it is? You never know. We will just watch, wait, and see. All right. Guys, remember I still have my trivia. Be sure to send in those answers on 0788380030. Just before we go, I'll play for you one more time. So I leave you with that particular trivia so you just know what exactly I am looking for. Which year did this song come out? Yeah, you have somebody on your side. Kevo has even slowed it down for you guys now today. So you just get to hear it and take it in. And of course, send us those answers and let us know when did that song come out. All right, guys, you know me. I put in work. You know I always look for you those great memes, those great videos, those great GIFs to light up your day. And I found one that made me absolutely happy. It was absolutely hilarious. Let me tell you, I did not see it coming. So I'm going to leave you guys with that at the start of your manic Monday. We get back tomorrow with more news from around the world and of course from here at home. And of course, we would hope to give away our trivia giveaway for tomorrow. So stand by for my meme of the day and we'll get back into the music as we finish off this particular hour. Thank you so much for being here with me. We'll see you again tomorrow. Till then, stay safe.
Tenje imejaa namba za mapedi, kifua imejaa moshi za mangwai, natesa huku njei, na pesa misipewi. Kata tenje. Mapesa kata tenje.